Please welcome our 8 lovely candidates in their evening gown. Please welcome candidate number 4, Ms. Leah May Perez. you. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your candidate number 5 is Roland May P. Duruman. We now have candidate number 6, Miss Jessamine C. Catolico. Represents District 3, composed of Barangay Tula-Tulaan, Lazuni, Pagdihon, and Pagdihon. Success is within oneself. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your candidate number 6 is Jessamine C. Catolico. Candidate number 7, Miss Shenley de Atras Proventido. Shenley represents District 4, composed of Barangays Linguan, Moromoro, Lingkod, and Kamanglugan. And Shenley believes that simplicity is beauty. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your candidate number 7 is Shenley de Atras Proventido. Let us all welcome candidate number 8, Miss Marielle Hannes. Abuna, Alegría, Pinalida Viejo, and Buena Vista. Our candidate number 8's philosophy line: if anyone seek for greatness, let him forget greatness and ask for truth, and you will have hope. So may we call on our 8 lovely candidates to be on stage.
Good evening, candidate number 1. How are you feeling tonight?
Very nervous, but I can manage.
Very good, that's the spirit. Very nervous, but she can manage.
All right, so pick a question.
We would like to remind our audience to please minimize your noise while we are having our interview so that our judges here can hear clearly what our candidates have to say. Thank you very much.
And the question is?
What is the greatest thing that you've learned in joining this pageant? And what advice can you give to the aspiring Dinglianan beauties that would also like to join Miss Pagdihon? Once again, I'll repeat the question. What is the greatest thing that you've learned in joining this pageant? And what advice can you give to the other aspiring Dinglianan beauties who would like to join Miss Pagdihon?
Budget is to be a good student and
once again, I would like to remind our audience, please do minimize your noise. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
I learned this budget to be a good student and to be a model of my fellow youth. That's all, thank you.
Alright, thank you very much, candidate number 1.
She learned by joining this competition, what she meant was, in joining this competition, she became a good student, and and she became a model among the youth,
Yes, to her fellow
today's
youth.
generation. Okay, let's call on candidate number 2, Miss Carol June G. Sabino. All right, candidate number 2. What can you say to all of your supporters tonight?
I'm very thankful to my family, my friends, especially Batch 15. Thank you.
Wow, there you have it. All right, so pick your question. Okay, and the question is, what do you think are the characteristics of a true-blooded Dinglianan? Again, what do you think are the characteristics of a true-blooded Dinglianan?
Good evening. The first characteristics of a Dinglianan is being a God-fearing. Why? Because we are on the top. We never.
Once again, to our audience, thank you.
We never leave God. Next is being humble. Why? Being humble. Dinglianans, although they are on the top, I believe that Dinglianans stay on their feet on the ground. Lastly, being hardworking. Dinglianans are very hardworking. They can for a better future. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, candidate number 2. All right, she said that the characteristics of a Dinglianan is God-fearing,
Yes.
humble, and as well as hardworking.
Okay.
All right.
We now move on with candidate number 3. Once again, we would like to remind our audience, it's not easy being here on stage, in answering the question. So please, we would like to ask for your cooperation. Please, can we be silent for a moment while our candidates are answering? Thank you very much.
Alright, candidate number 3, how are you feeling tonight?
I feel great.
She feels great. Confidence.
Wow.
Confidence. You can feel her confidence.
Yes.
I like that.
I like you.
Alright, so let's pick a question.
I will read the question for myself. 2013 was the year of Filipina beauty and international beauty pageants. As a beauty queen, what do you think made them stand out? It is quite obvious that last year was Filipina beauty dominated international beauty pageants. We don't need a crown just to be called beautiful. So even an average Filipina can stand out among the rest because of her unique characteristics and dispositions, and of course her traits. A Filipina enjoys her beauty. Even if others fusses over her, she still managed to keep and smile. Filipina are strong because in spite of dilemmas, calamities, and disasters we encounter, we still manage to be creative, optimistic, and God-fearing. And of course, Filipino are not afraid to speak. They're always fighting for what they believe, what is right. That would be all. Thank you.
Well said. Candidate number 3.
Thank you, candidate number 3. Filipinas is strong and they are not afraid, to say, to speak. Yes, I like that. Thank you, candidate number 3.
We now move on with candidate number 4. Good evening, candidate number 4.
Yes, good evening. You look wonderful tonight.
Any message to your supporters?
Yes, to your family.
Yes.
Who's here tonight. Thank you for supporting and thank you for coming. Thank you.
All right. Are you ready for the question? Please pick one.
And your question is, if you will be crowned as Miss Pagdihon 2014, how will you promote DINGLE and Pagdihon Festival? Again, your question is, if you will be crowned as Miss Pagdihon 2014, how will you promote DINGLE and Pagdihon Festival?
Thank you for that wonderful question. Before anything else, I would like to greet everyone a pleasant evening, especially to our judges. Well, the less I could do is to use the social networking site, which is the most influential social media nowadays. I will encourage my friends to visit DINGLE and glance on our rich heritage and culture. I can accompany them to the different beauty spots here in DINGLE, such as Bulabog-Putian National Park, Lake Bito, and our church. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 4.
Another well-said answer from candidate number 4. Good evening, candidate number 5. How are you feeling tonight?
I feel nervous, but I know that God is always there for me.
Alright, God is always there for her. And of course, for all of us.
Okay, I will read the question. If you will be hailed 2014, what is your advocacy? If you will be hailed as Miss Pagdihon 2014, what is your advocacy?
My advocacy will be women and youth empowerment. I want the RH bill
May we request the audience? Again, your question. If you will be hailed as Miss Pagdihon 2014, what is your advocacy?
My advocacy will be the women and youth empowerment. I want the RH bill to be signed by our government because we, women and youth, have the right to be respected, have the right to give importance. We are human. We have everything we want. But although there are so many consequences that might happen to us, we still face it. I want us to be protected. I want our government to protect the right of every woman and the right of every youth. Because for all we know, youth is very important to us. Youth is the reason why our government are still striving for a big success. We want our government to know that every human being, women, youth, men, we want to be protected. We want to be respected. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 5. We want to be protected. We want to be respected.
Yes, that's for the women and youth empowerment. That's her advocacy. Okay, we now move on with candidate number 6.
Candidate number 6, you look beautiful tonight and you look very confident on stage. And what can you say to all of your supporters, to your classmates, and to your family? To all of my supporters, thank you for your support. We love you all. She loves you all.
Okay.
Positivity. I can feel her positive energy.
Yes.
All right. So pick your question. Candidate number 6.
Okay, and your question is, as a Dinglianon, what is the significance of Pagdihon Festival? Again, as a Dinglianon, for you, what is the significance of Pagdihon Festival?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As a Dinglianon, the significance of Pagdihon Festival is that we are getting united with each other. We are promoting our town with its natural tourist destination, not only in the province of Iloilo, but also nationally and globally. Through this Pagdihon Festival, we are having a different competition, which is the greatest things that brings every Dinglianon to be more creative, more productive, and most especially, more intelligent in joining the set of competition. That's all. Thank you.
Another well-said answer from candidate number 6.
Thank you, candidate number 6. So the essence of Pagdihon Festival for our candidate number 6 is Dinglianons will be united. And through the events, through the competition, each district, they are working hand in hand together, you know, and it's like unity amidst diversity.
Yes, that's right. And also, Pagdihon Festival, according to candidate number 6, promotes creativity among the Dinglianons.
That's right. All right, so let's welcome candidate number 7.
MUYCO. Thank you sa suporta. Kag palangga kag gitamutan. Kag sa mga MUYCOs, kag poblasyon, thank you.
Thank you. Candidate number 7, please pick your question.
And your question is, if the President of the United States of America will visit Dingle, what is the best tourist destination that you can offer?
Good evening. There is no right or wrong answer for every question. It depends upon you if you express or understand the question. My answer is around this way. If the president of USA will visit Dingle, the most tourist spot destination is Bulabog Putian. That's all. Thank you.
Alright, so if the President of the United States will visit Dingle, she will
She will bring the President of the U.S. to Bulabog Putian. Yes.
Bulabog Putian National Park.
Yeah.
So let's move on to our last but not the least, candidate number 8.
Good evening, candidate number 8. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm nervous.
She's nervous. That's normal.
Yes, that's normal.
Okay, and you can see candidate.
I am nervous, but I can manage.
Another spirited woman here.
Yes, and as you can see, candidate number 8 is a jolly person. She's
Yes.
a happy person. All right, so here's your question. All right, your question is, why should you be crowned as Miss Pagdihon 2014? Again, why should you be crowned as Miss Pagdihon 2014?
Responsible, humanity, and charity. I believe that the next Miss Pagdihon should possess those characters in life. And I assure you that I have those characters. Being responsible as a crowned Miss Pagdihon 2014 and staying humble even after this achievement, and charity to help those less privileged and less educated people. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 8.
Yes, if she will be crowned as Miss Pagdihon 2014,
Is going to stay humble.
humble, responsible, and charitable. Okay, so thank
Alright,
you.
so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You've witnessed our 8 lovely candidates in their interview.
Yes, and now this just proves that our candidates are not only pretty faces, not only talented, but they've got wit and intelligence as well.
I agree with you, Bella. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
candidates.
ladies.
You may rest in the backstage. Alright, so at this juncture, we are going to have the final walk of our Miss Pagdihon 2013. Let's welcome Miss Karen J. Jocos, Miss Pagdihon 2013.
Representing the district as the quality direction to life. Tonight, stand here as a woman of strength, integrity, and passion, with a story I'm proud to tell. It takes time to live, to be smiled, and to be spotlighted. Sometimes sleeping seems to take a little longer, and sometimes it takes forever until we find ourselves with strength that it is us who determine when we'll shine in God's grace. Before I will pass the crown to my successor, I would like to say thank you to people who are in my way, who developed me into who I am, to people who have helped me to win the pageant. To my parents, my sisters, to my makeup artist, to my alma mater of EUGENE Senior National High School, to my friends and classmates who supported me all throughout. To the young lady who will be crowned the next Pagdihon in 2014, make your way spectacular. Prayer will be your greatest ally. Be patient, kind, and understanding, but most importantly, be proactive. No matter where I go in life, I will always remember this experience and all it has taught. I hope I was able to make you proud. I am honored to have been able to be Pagdihon Queen 2013. Thank you for supporting the empowerment of talented young women.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our Pagdihon Queen 2013, Miss Karen Joy Jocos, in her final walk. Let us give her a round of applause. Our Pagdihon Queen 2013.
Let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Isn't this our Miss Photogenic is candidate number Candidate number 2, LHUILLIER.
Congratulations to our Miss Photogenic, candidate number 2, Miss Carol June Sabihon. And thank you very much to Police Senior Inspector Renji Diego. Sir, thank you very much.
All right.
And now we will have to proceed with our next minor award.
May we call on Mr. Francis Vito Gonzalez Subiron. Miss Virginia goes to candidate number 3, Sarabin Arnett Diazis.
Our People's Choice Award goes to candidate number 3, Miss Sarabin Diazis. Once again, congratulations to candidate number 3, our People's Choice
Congratulations, candidate number 3. All right. Our next award is Best in Gown. Our Best in Gown is going to receive a cash prize of 2,000 pesos, courtesy of the Task Force on Youth Development. And our Best in Gown goes to candidate number... Best in Gown goes to candidate number 4. It's Leonard. May we request Police Senior Inspector Benjie to assist in the awarding of our Best in Gown.
Congratulations to candidate number 4, and thank you very much, Police Senior Inspector Renji Diamos. Thank you very much. And now, our last minor award is our Best in Interview. And our Best in Interview goes to candidate number 6.
And to award our Best in Interview, may we request Mr. Francis Vale Gonzalez Subirón. Congratulations, second runner-up. Who do you think is our second runner-up? Second runner-up is candidate number... Second runner-up is candidate number 3, Sarah
Congratulations, our second runner-up, Miss Zara May Diazes, and thank you very much to Ma'am Carol Delahio and Ma'am Nini Cabanay. Thank you very much.
Alright, malapit na lang.
Malapit na. Alright, and of course, our first runner-up. And to award our first runner-up, may request Ma'am Divina Famukol together with
Police Senior Inspector Renji James.
Gems, okay? And our second runner-up will also receive, our first runner-up will receive 7,000 pesos courtesy of Task Force on Youth Development. 7,000 pesos for our first runner-up.
And this year, we don't have back to zero. So this
Yes.
is point system or by ranking.
Yes.
Alright? We don't have the final interview.
Yes, because last year we were actually back to zero because there was a final interview, and this year this is a ranked system. Okay, so they were ranked from their production number and the rest of the competitions tonight. Okay.
I think we're ready.
Yes, and of course our first runner-up goes to candidate number... You are our first runner-up, candidate number 6. Miss Jessamine Catholico.
right, and we're down to the final major award. And may we request Miss Iloilo Dinagyang 2014, Michelle Monte, Sir Francis Vale, Subiron, and may we request Honorable ARLEE Relator, President of the LIGA ng mga barangay, to assist in the awarding of our next major award.
And to crown our Miss Pagdihon 2014, we have our Miss Pagdihon 2013, Karen Jonas. Who is our Miss Pagdihon 2014? And for the information of everybody, our Miss Pagdihon 2014 will receive a 90,000 pesos worth of insurance from LHUILLIER. Wow!
And she's going to receive a cash prize of 10,000 pesos, courtesy of Task Force on Youth Development and Liga ng mga Barangay sa Liga.
Alright, our Miss Pagdihon 2014.
Miss Pagdihon 2014 is candidate number. Candidate number. It's candidate number 2.
And of course, to the rest of our candidates, they will also receive a consolation prize of 2,000 pesos. So, you're all winners in your own special ways. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to our winners, our Miss Pagdihon 2014, Miss Carmen to Pagdihon. You may now take your first walk as our Pagdihon Queen